10 Smart Ways to Handle Office Drama and Politics. If you have ever worked from 9 to 5 or had any kind of employment, you must have seen firsthand the drama or politics in the office. Jockeying for position, playing to the gallery, favoritism, gossip, slander, sabotage, undermining reputations, etc., are some of the ways drama and politics manifest in the office. In workplaces, people will always resort to other means to get ahead rather than doing the actual work required. Office politics may seem like a natural part of every organization. But the problem is that it often gets out of hand and can lead you down a slippery slope of anxiety, fear, and despair. For the company, it means rewarding staff based on other subjective criteria besides merit, which could hinder its long-term growth. However, being an employee does not mean that you have to be in the middle of all the dramas and politics happening in your office. You could spare yourself undue stress, maintain productivity, and do the work that matters, all without being involved in the fray. If you have ever found yourself in a situation of office dramas or squabbles, give this video a big thumbs up and comment below on how you handled it. I am sure you would like to hear about the experiences of others. Share them below. So in today's video, I will share with you how you can take control of your career and your life by learning to manage office dramas and politics with these tips. 1. Choose your circle wisely. You spend most of your time at the workplace. Therefore, if you want to enjoy your job, you need to have some form of social interaction with your colleagues. But it is also essential to be cautious in choosing the right office companions. Make friends with people you have a good rapport with, who share your values, and with whom you can relate on common grounds. Your office friends should be able to support you and share your trials and triumphs. You should be able to build and encourage each other. Avoid those who bring negative energy to the office. Making friends and spending time with people who gossip and complain all the time will have a negative effect on you. They talk badly about others only behind their backs and will want you to follow suit. Besides, they are usually the type who bring less than stellar performance to their work. They might also transmit their negativity and laziness to you. Even the people you hang out with at work will influence how your supervisors see you. If you mix with the wrong crowd, you have already started writing your evaluation, and it won't look good. 2. Avoid gossip/venting in the office. It is natural, even therapeutic, to vent your frustrations at work. But whatever you do, wait until you are safely at home before you vent. When you talk badly about your colleague who is bothering you with another colleague, it is only a matter of time before the word spreads and creates unnecessary hostility and drama for yourself. That is why you should not associate with people who instigate such discussions. When you avoid being involved in conversations where you are expected to complain about a boss or a colleague, you appear to be a trustworthy person. Those who expect you to gossip about others behind their backs know that you won't do the same to them when they are not around. Naturally, situations arise where you feel mistreated or somehow offended. Instead of going around the office complaining and grumbling like a grumpy old lady, you need to address the issue head-on by raising it with the offending party. Present your complaint factually, without resentment or bitterness. 3. Avoid speculations. Always verify any information before proceeding. Speculations are rampant in any work environment. But acting on wrong information could have disastrous consequences. So you heard that your name was not included in the promotion list. Before going on the warpath and setting the building on fire, ask yourself, how do I know this is true? In most cases, your source of information is based on a colleague's observation or simply a guess. Always get confirmation from the right source to avoid acting on incorrect information. It is always useful to have an accurate understanding of a situation. 4. Find an escape route. Even when you try to stay away from the drama, your colleagues can bring it to you. Brandon from marketing might come to you complaining about how much of a jerk his boss is, or trying to keep you updated on the latest gossip about your bosses. Naturally, they expect a response from you. And joining the conversation is a sure way to get an unpaid role in a drama that does not concern you. You need to avoid getting involved. Develop a strategy to escape the drama trap. Perhaps a useful phrase to firmly get you out of an unproductive conversation. You can simply respond with "I don't know" when a colleague asks if you think the new boss is a pain in the neck. Similar phrases include "I'm sorry, I can't help you with this. I don't have time to chat right now," or "I have tight deadlines and should get back to work." Be firm but polite. 5. Don't take sides. Despite your efforts, you might find yourself involved in office gossip. But you must not let your guard down. When the conversation shifts to who did what to whom in the office, do not take sides. It is easy to be lured by a comfortable sense of confidentiality, especially in a social context, but you can never know who is taking notes for future espionage purposes. If the instigators pose a direct question to you, come up with a vague, diplomatic response. Or even better, steer the conversation to safer territory. 6. Be slow to react. So you spent the entire weekend writing a report only to receive a sharp and cutting critique from your supervisor for your work. You feel like strangling someone. Nothing makes your blood boil more than an email that tears apart your efforts. It's unfair. In your anger, do not start writing a heated response, full of typos, of course. Take a step back, breathe deeply, and calm down. And when your anger has subsided a bit, return to the email and respond like the cool professional you are. When you give yourself time to calm down, you will be able to reflect on things and probably consider the intention behind the attack and craft a well thought out and rational response. When you write a scathing response in the heat of the moment, complete with accusations, defenses, and finger pointing, you will only provoke an equally unpleasant reaction from the other side. In no time, the issue will have degenerated unnecessarily with several others joining the fray, taking sides, and digging in their heels. 7. Build your network. Networking is a great way to advance your career, building mutually beneficial relationships and projecting yourself as a person of value. It is about building solid connections with like-minded people, sharing ideas and resources, and helping each other out. Creating a network means giving value to others and not just approaching people because you see them as a means for self-advancement. Connect with people outside your immediate circle in the office. Create relationships in other departments and within the company hierarchy, your subordinates, colleagues, and supervisors. You never know who might come to your aid in times of need. Knowing the people inside and around you will also make it easier for you to change departments, advance, and generally navigate your industry. However, avoid aligning yourself with a particular clique. You might unwittingly be drawn into the drama and politics you have been trying to avoid if you are seen as partisan, quote unquote. You might be overlooked for a promotion or suffer some other injustice, not for something you did, but simply because a boss sees you as belonging to the wrong group. 8. Treat everyone the same. While aspiring to grow in your workplace, you might tend to gravitate towards a specific group or clique that is seen as the quote unquote movers and shakers of the organization. Although there is nothing wrong with associating with successful and high-level colleagues, be careful not to segregate. While working to be accepted into a group, make sure to treat everyone, custodians, cleaners, colleagues, and bosses, with the same level of respect and regard. This is fundamental to establishing an excellent reputation in the workplace. You will be seen by everyone as fair and impartial. Colleagues and bosses will consider you a reliable and trustworthy person, highly unlikely to betray them to their enemies. You will also work without drama and in peace. 9. Maintain your privacy. Social interactions are part of human nature and help us live happier and healthier lives. It is great to make friends at work with whom you hang out, inside and outside the office, and simply have fun, in good company. However, while you enjoy socializing, be careful that alcohol does not loosen your tongue. It is never wise to open up to colleagues about your dirty past. Even if telling stories about your wild college orgies is a great story, be careful not to reveal too many details about your personal life. They could be used against you when you least expect it. Know where to draw the line. Extend these same privacy settings in your social life to your social media accounts. I never add any of my work colleagues as friends on Facebook for obvious reasons. Facebook and similar social media have an openly social air that makes you freely express your social, political, and religious inclinations. Things that you probably would not reveal in the office. A tirade against the pervasive influence of liberals on Twitter might get you 2,000 likes and 200 retweets. But it could make your less than liberal boss less than liberal with his recommendations at work. 10. Stick to your goals. When two or more people are gathered together, as in the workplace, drama and politics are inevitable. And sometimes, even when you apply the tips above to stay above the noise, all the gossip, backbiting, and infighting might still reach you. Your task is not to let all that negative energy distract you from your focus. What you need to do at such a time is to calmly remind yourself why you are there in the first place. You signed up to provide for your family and loved ones, explore your passion, and give meaning to your life. Everything else is secondary. So in conclusion, contrary to what many believe, achievement and career advancement do not depend on being manipulative, submissive, condescending, or playing other mind games. You can quietly manage office dramas and politics, focus on your work, and continue to advance. Moreover, you will be more serene, calm, and have a better quality of life. Share your personal experience on today's topic with us. Write it in the comments and ask us any questions you may have, we will be happy to answer. Leave a comment so that we can perfect our creations. We will be happy with your simple like, but the most important thing is not to forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos.